Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your chief spiritual midwife, Dr. Remy. It is 10 at 10 time. Y'all come on here, come on in. We're on the 50 days of focus. We're on day 30, I think, too. The eve of 33, and I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. But we're in beyond the halfway mark. And it's a whole season of development. It's a whole season of really being refined, and never that never feels good. Hey, midwife Jerry, I love you. Midwife Susie, God bless you. Listen, come on in here. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Like and share, tag to everybody that you know. Come on in here and let's do the doggone thing together. I have a high expectation. Ambassador Demetrius, that's my goddaughter, whom I love. I'm praying for you, daughter, indeed. This is a powerful season that we're in, Evangelist Carol. When we begin to think about the 50-day, thank you for sharing. Everybody, come on in and do just like she did. Share it right now. Day 32, the eve of 33. This is a prophetic threshold. This is a set time, and I just need you to tap in and sense it. You are standing right before a turning point of clarity, a turning point in your alignment, and a refreshing and a rebooting of your momentum. God bless you, Pastor Tisa. I love you. So, God bless you indeed, Midwife Cassandra. Listen, thank you. Thank you. I think this one was from South Africa. I think this is from South Africa. Hey, Dr. Bennett, God bless you. Thank you for joining me on today. So, new wind for the journey. Dr. Bennett, come on here. We're tapping into the new wind from the journey. So, from wind, WIND, to winds, WINS. Because of the new wind, is going to create new winds in our life. Don't faint, don't fall out, don't get distracted. Stay focused. You're here. It's a keen time. I'm loving you right back. God bless you. Ambassador Karen, thank you for joining me on today. We are in 50 days of focus between resurrection and Pentecost. Listen, it's a divine development window. It's one of the most powerful seasons, but it doesn't feel like it because we're going somewhere, but it's requiring us to be fully dependent upon God. It is requiring us to deal with the instability of life, of our thinking, all that kind of stuff, and grab hold of the stability that's unshaken, unmovable with God, right? A lot of times we have other systems in place and we forget the author and the finisher of our faith and what is needed. Yeah, that's gooch. So this is the place where clarity begins to settle, strength returns, and the wind of God begins to shift us into our next movement. It's the wind of God shifting us into our next movement. Our next is now. So I need you to get this. This is a place where my clarity begins to settle in and strength begins to return. See, it's like the exuberance to start the 50-day focus. But then as you go along, my God, you got some roadblocks. You got some things you got to deal with. And so I want to deal with it on today. Old Testament, New Testament parallel of the 50-day process. In the Old Testament, of course, looking at the Israelites coming out of Egypt, right? And then going in, getting to Mount Sinai before they have a decision to make whether they go into the promised land or not. That's the same thing. And then we turn around and we understand that Jesus Christ spent the 40 days building back the disciples, realigning them, and preparing them for the new assignment of the birthing of the church. So by this stage of the journey, the children of Israel will no longer at the moment of dramatic stuff happening, right? They were in a process. They've seen coming out, and then the divide of the Red Sea and all of those things have taken place. But now they're at the place of Mara. Now they're at the place where bitter waters, after not having any water for 3 days and accustomed to certain things. And now it's gotten a little tougher. In Exodus 15:22-27, Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went 3 days, right, in that wilderness and found no water. And when they came to Mara, the waters were bitter. See, what stage are we in? And so when we think about Mara and that bitterness, that I finally get what I've been waiting for, and it's bitter. Hey, Ambassador Kia, God bless you. Ambassador Tara, God bless you. My dear daughter, Azalina. Pastor-elect Azalina, let me get it straight. Listen here. This thing, the shock of deliverance is over. He delivered me through all of that. I go 3 days, and I'm extremely thirsty. I'm tired. And then this is bitter. What? See, that's where some of you had the shock place that goes on. The reality of the journey sets in. Like, I didn't think it was going to be like this. God brought us out with his mighty hand, and I'm tasting something bitter. I thought it was going to be better, but this is bitter. Oh, then you start with that thing that now you got to get your temperament right. You got to get your mouth right. You got to start speaking life. The people must learn God's ways, not just his miracles. See, the miracles really come when there's a mess. But do you understand his ways? Are you listening to him? Are you connected to him? Are you just are you going after his heart, or are you just seeking his hand? See, these are all the things that the Feast of Weeks will bring out and develop in you. Exodus 15:27. Y'all with me? And they came to Elim after that, where 12 wells of water and 70 palm trees. That means 70. So 12 wells means structure, government, right? 70 palm trees means rest, covering, and maturity. By day 32, where we are right now, spiritually, you've had moments at Mara, which were bitter and testing, and Elim, which was refreshing, and the structures that have been built. Now God is asking us in this appointed time, will you trust my rhythm for the journey? Good, bad, I abound, abased. Will you trust my rhythm? Evangelist Vanessa, hey, Mika Love, I love you, baby girl. Listen, let's get in the rhythm of God. No matter what it brings, at the end of the day, he has a solution. He has the understanding. He knows how we can get through this. Come on here. But you're going to have to seek him. Seek him first. Seek first the kingdom of heaven. Come on here. So you got to trust my rhythm for the journey, the rhythm, God's rhythm in this whole process. So Exodus 16:4, y'all holding on. God bless you, Mother Judy. Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you. So the next phase, this is where provision becomes daily manna. Provision. He says, I'm going to provide for you daily. I don't want you to take more than enough. I want you to just take what you need, what you can eat right now. Discipline required is the gathering and the timing. The discipline, getting in rhythm, is understanding that, listen, if there was a certain set time that he released the manna from heaven. You had a certain time to be able to eat it, gather it up, but you could not store it. Okay, so then now trust deepens that God is going to show up every day. Oh my God. See, counting of the Omar, making each day count. That's the Hebrew word. I'm counting it. So we're on day 32, right? So now by now, I know that he's going to show up today. He's in the midst of this. No matter what come my way, God's got me. I want everybody to say, God's got it. It's well. This is the confidence that I have that when I pray, come on here, he always hears me. How do you get confident like that if it's never tested? How do you know how to respond to situations if you're not ever gone through something where I know he's always come through for me? God's got me. Do you hear me? So that is the Old Testament. For my Old Testament friends, I want to talk to you from that place, right? Of the Torah. Then I want to go on over here and talk to you from the New Testament. Jesus is developing the disciples through post-resurrection time. You got it? Pastor T said, you got it? See, God got it. We got to make sure that we don't have it. You understand? Our confidence is within him. Our ability is through him. If he don't say so, then I don't know where to go. So I'm seeking after him. Come on here. By day 32, we are deep inside the 40-day appearance window of Jesus Christ showing up. Acts of the Apostle, Acts, come on here, Tara. I promise you, 1 and 3. Acts 1 and 3. Somebody put that up in that comment section. To whom also he showed himself alive after his passion, being seen of them 40 days, and speaking of things pertaining to the kingdom of God. He reiterates kingdom wisdom, kingdom revelation, and he's rebuilding their faith after the shock. What shocked you? What are the things that, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. I didn't know it was going to happen. I didn't expect that to happen now. I had shock after shock, and I'm only on day 32. How about you? Did you get any shockers since resurrection to where you are now of like, really? I didn't even know. I didn't know. Come on here. Good God bless you. I love you, Ambassador Nick. The disciples had seen the cross. Now they must understand the kingdom. They saw the price he paid at the cross, but now they can't take the shock of what happened at the cross and can't see the kingdom. Oh my God. Can I get past? God bless you, Midwife Melody. I love you, daughter. The shockers that have taken, he spends this time bringing your attention back to the revelation of what heaven has to say, what the kingdom is standing for. So, because life will hit you hard, knock the breath out of you. So you got to learn, breathe, baby, breathe. No, I got to catch my breath. I've been holding my breath unconsciously because it's been so much. I'm talking to you today. One thing after another thing, like, listen, but I'm so grateful where we are. Luke 24, 25 through 27. Y'all got it? Luke 24, 25 through 27. Oh, fools and slow of heart to believe. Beginning at Moses, he expounded unto them. He went back to the Old Testament, brought them all the way up to, he said it was spoken. This was supposed to happen. And this is why. This is the time of this is why. Revelation, understanding. I was trying to tell you, but you couldn't get it. You wasn't at a mature enough place to handle it, but now you've been through it. Come on here. You could hear. He is reframing their understanding. I want to put a pause there. Let God reframe your thought process about this situation. Your attitude, make the adjustments, not to be so critical. And this always happens to me. This is always what. No, baby. Maturity says, let's look at this thing with kingdom eye vision. Being able to discern. Listen, he is reframing their understanding. God, reframe my understanding. Reframe it. Do you hear me? Reframe it. So establishing this intimacy is all that Jesus wanted to be able to do. John 21, 12 through 13. John 21, 12 through 13. Jesus said unto them, come and dine. Come on. You ain't got to prep this meal. I got it all set up for you. I'm at the same thing. Manna from heaven. And now Jesus says, I've prepared the meal for you. You see how that worked? Full circle. Still making provision. Still making a way. While we're distracted, trying to figure it out on our own, going back, trying to go fishing, do the old things, trying to make a living. When he said, you're going to be fishers of men, it's going to look different. You're going to have to use them tools, but it's going to be for a whole different purpose. This is not just teaching. It is called relational building. He says, I want to break bread with you. I want you to sit and listen. I want you to take this time and get an understanding so that you'll be prepared for your next. How many of y'all know I'm speaking to you right now? God is trying to listen. He's trying to get your attention. So you'll go sit down somewhere and hear and listen. God bless you, Ambassador Mari. So John 21, 15 through 17. Lovest thou me? Feed my sheep. This is restoration. Yeah, listen, Peter never took the time out to forgive himself. He was still grieving internally. I'm a disappointment. There's no way in the world. I can't believe I let myself do that. How many of y'all get caught up in that? God bless you, Lady Naomi. So he said, listen, lovest thou me? He already knew that Peter loved him. He did. But he needed Peter to deal with that place of feeling like, how could I really love them and did that? How could I really love them and deny them? Ain't that just some of the things that we have done? When things that we said that we wouldn't do, we found ourselves doing, and it's like you're disappointed in yourself. But I love that Jesus during that and just in this time span right here, just like he did with Peter, he's trying to do with you. We got to let some stuff go so that we can grow. He said, "Listen, I know you love me. I'm gonna ask you that question. You love me? God bless you. Good morning to you, Ambassador Kim." And so then he gives them an assignment. He said, if you love me, then you'll do your assignment. Feed my sheep. Hey, Queen Josette, I love you. So you follow what I'm saying? This is so important. You got to get beyond yourself and get into your assignment. Listen, he knows that I love him. Come on here. And he knows the way that I take. He knew what you was going to do before you did it, which means he ain't changed his mind concerning you. Everything that he said he was going to do with you, through you, he still mean that. But you got to stop being stuck. Somebody said right there, I'm going to put a pause in it. I got to stop being stuck. I used to say this to myself, and it's a little harsh, but stop being stuck on stupid. Stop just repeating the stuff that just don't make any kind of sense. Let that thing go so that we can grow. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Prophetess Jane, I love you. So by this stage and by this timing, identity is being reaffirmed. He's saying to you, you are who I called you to be. Assignments are being reissued. What does that mean? Because you done threw the towel in and he's throwing it back at you. He said, no. Report to duty. I still have need of thee. Come on here. I have not changed my mind concerning you. We got some stuff to do. So the ascension that takes place in that we see on the 40th day, we're not quite there yet. But the instructions to wait is what comes up in Acts of the Apostles 1, 4, and 3. So Acts 1, verses 4 and 5, wait for the promise of the Father. He said, I don't want you to go on all. He speaks to 5,000. He speaks to 500, 380. Don't maintain their focus. Only 120. Follow the instructions. You stop being stuck. I loose you, daughter, today in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm pushing you right on out there. And so, I'm going to be a part of the 120. I'm going to be, Johan, good morning. I'm going to be a part of the 120. 500 people he gives all the same instructions to. 380 of them walk off, letting the cares of life, the distractions of life get them off course. See, the difference is we understand that timetable. We understand, right? We can see and we can learn. But are we learning? Are we really setting the time aside that he said, don't go anywhere? I want you to go ahead. Get in the upper room. Wait in Jerusalem. Get with one accord. Get with it. Come on, we got to get with it. We got to get connected to it. Oh my God, that's why I'm so excited. I could just go on there, midwives, with the graduation and with the retreat of gathering together and building an upper room experience. I got to get in the room. I'm gonna be a part of the 120. Minister Dominique, you got to get in there. Come on with me and building this thing. I promise to tell you, the 120 club, boo. The 120 club. I got to get with it. I've got to get in the room. I got to put pause. I've got to turn around. And this is a major consecration. After the 40 days, when we hit 40, I'll make that announcement. Then we're going in. We're going to do the Daniel's fast, 10 days. We're going to be eating, thinking, meditating, gathering with one accord, with it. Got to get with it, y'all, so I don't miss it. And that's when the wind of God hits. That's when, come on here, the acceleration picks up. So then Pentecost comes, the wind, because I've been talking about the wind. Come on here, W-I-N-D. The apostles, the Acts of the Apostles, when you go to 2 and 2, right? And suddenly there came a sound from heaven as a rushing mighty wind. And the Lord said, he was dealing with me. Like I said, I've been telling everybody, it's been hitting me a little bit different because I'm birthing something out. I've been going through some things. There's elevation that is taking place. There's other people that be elevated. So am I. Right? So we all experience it, but we got to follow the instructions. Come on here. Somebody say, I'm in my elevation season. You better get in that room, Dr. B. Dr. B, I promise to tell you the truth. God bless you. God bless you. Ambassador Shonda, thank you. Good morning for joining us. The wind that creates winds. I want you to write this thing down. I'm going after the wind that will create winds, W-I-N-S. The W-I-N-D that will create the W-I-N-S in my life. That's what I need y'all to get that. This is an elevation season, but you must be positioned. I've been teaching from the project, The Priest and the CEO, my new book. But again, you got to get connected. You can't, you weren't met. The oil has got to keep flowing. Do you hear me? God bless you, Dr. Valerie. She taught so well last night, my God, with the priest and the CEO. The CEO had the floor, and I'm grateful for it. Day 32 is where we are right now. The day 32. I'm not doing this countdown just because. There it is, Ambassador Mari. I promise you, the winds creating winds in my life. And so you got to learn how to work the wind. You got to be positioned that when that wind comes, my God, it is now pushing me. It is now, you got to just be positioned right. See, position right. Will you wait for it? Oh my God. Thank you so much, Midwife Jerry. 33 is symbolic. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. It's the maturity of Jesus Christ at 33 years old, right? His ministry of 3.5 years, completion of a phase. We're going to shift on tomorrow, y'all. God, I feel the shift already happening. Transition into demonstration. We're transitioning now, not just talking about it, but we can see the evidence of the work and the commitment. I'm starting to see change. Oh God, I felt that thing. I'm starting to feel it coming to pass. I'm starting to see we've been hewing out, and now we can see get to the softer part. My God, it was a hard external layer, but we've had to hew it out. My God, this is our transition into demonstration. I'm about to show you better than I can tell you. I promise to tell you the truth. We cannot just go from resurrection, talking about resurrection power, get to Pentecost and have no power. That's why we've lost children and a generation. We have multiple generations of unchurched folks, especially in our community, which was unheard of, right? We've lost it because we haven't aligned ourselves. We have not set the set time aside. God, I got to be positioned because the wind is coming. The wind is coming. And I'm going to bring it back, this whole teaching that I did about the winds, the 4 winds, but the wind is coming, which is setting us up for the winds, our future winds that are ahead. But I have to be willing to wait. I have to be willing to get with it. I have to be willing to partner. I have to be willing to set a time aside and stay focused. Oh my God, it's a new level of discipline. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's a set time. I'm trying to teach this thing the best way I know how. Holy Ghost, hit them right where they are. Let there be a great illumination in their mind and in their heart. The new wind for the journey. Somebody said, I'm ready for the new wind for this journey. Isaiah 43:19. You got it? Isaiah 43:19. Get ready, Elder Z. I promise you. Behold, I will do a new thing. Shall ye not know it? Get with it. This is the first time ever that I've taught about this 33 in the middle of the 50. And it's like there's a shift. There's a set place. Everything's intentional. It's not by accident. I'm telling you, there's a level of expectation. I've been hearing stuff already. I've been seeing stuff beginning to occur that I'm like, God, is this it? It's really happening. It's starting to make some sense. I'm starting to see some things I couldn't see before. I promise you. A wind scripture is this, John 3:8. Y'all got this? John 3:8. The wind bloweth where it listeth. It's blowing. There is an intentional going. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it's going, but I know it's blowing my way. Hey, I know it's blowing my way. Somebody say, listen here, I know where it started. I don't know where it's ended, but I know it's blowing my way. Put a demand on it. The wind of God is going to give me new energy and synergy for the next move. God bless you, Ambassador Faina. I decree and declare you don't control it. You can't control this kind of wind, but you must be positioned to move with it. You can't control this wind, but you must be positioned to move with it. This kind of wind, which means it's spirit driven. Spirit bloweth me. It cannot get me in right position. Evangelist Vanessa, I decree and declare we've got to let go of the old systems. The way he's breaking up a fallow ground. He's trying to birth out a new thing in you. It's a shift order. When you shift, your whole entire household is going to shift. I prophesy this to you in the mighty, matchless name of Jesus Christ. I need somebody else to grab hold of this word. From wind to winds. From you understand it, Doc, better than anybody. When the Lord starts defining these moments and these words that are so close, that sound so much alike, but do two different things. The winds, WINDS, listen, is pushing me into my win, WINS. They're multiple. It's plural. I decree and declare I'm not just having one win. God set me up for great wins. Come on here. Listen, I might have had a dry season. I might have had bitter moments, but I decree and declare I didn't quit. I didn't faint. I didn't fall out. Here comes the evidence of our new move. Somebody say, here comes the evidence of the new move. What the new wind produces. This new wind is going to produce new clarity. This new wind is going to produce new connections. This new wind is going to create new strategy. This new wind is going to create a new strength. This new wind is going to give you new momentum. And it is so in Jesus' name. Somebody say, I decree and declare that it is so. I am in the middle of becoming. Hey, come on here. I'm in the middle. I'm right smack dead in the middle of becoming that which God has called me to be. I might not look like it yet, but I'm in the middle. There's something forming. There's something brewing. I'm closer now than I was before. Somebody say, this is my word. God is speaking to me. I got my hope back. I'm encouraged, and I will not lose my focus. I cannot lose my focus over this and that. I cannot lose my focus having the same old conversations. I cannot lose my focus because this thing, the enemy is trying his best. Why? Because he knows I'm so close. My God, I'm so close to tapping in to what God has in store for me. And watch this, a new wind is blowing in my life. Say it and you'll see it. God bless you, Ambassador Kathy. New winds are blowing in my life. This is a good wind. This is, oh my God. This is a refreshing wind. You ever been on the beach, my God, and the wind comes just, and you're laying there and you can just feel this, and I think it's a south wind. It's a warm wind. Come on here. A new wind is blowing in my life. And I want y'all to get this and say this with me. And it is producing new winds. This new wind is producing new winds. Oh, here they come. Somebody said, listen, oh, they coming my way. I'm winning. Listen, I'm not taking any L's. That season is over. God's developing me for greater. He's developing me for better. I done made the most investment. I'm trusting God with all I have. I decree and declare there is winds that are attached to this new move. If you've been obedient to trust God, do what he said to do, it's time to pick up the pace, position your purpose. Come on here. Oh my God, let the oil flow in Jesus' name. Listen, I decree and declare I'm being developed for promise. I will not fear the process because I'm being developed for promise. Say it. I will not fear the process. It's going to cost me something. It don't feel good, but I promise what it's going to do. I'm being developed for the promise. God's developing me for greater. I got to walk on through this thing. Yeah. What felt delayed is now aligning. Y'all say that. What felt delayed is now coming into alignment. What felt like I was stuck, it felt like, my God, it felt like no matter what I'm trying to do, but now I see it. It was just a feeling. I had to tell my feelings how to feel, but I had to be in sync with his timing. I had to come to the place and wait with expectation, serve while I wait. And now is aligning. It's all coming into the right alignment. I receive fresh wind. I want everybody just to post that. I receive this fresh wind. I receive it. I'm not fighting against it. I'm not in denial of it. I'm not hiding from it. I receive the fresh wind. I walk into fresh winds. WINS. I'm walking in one wind after another wind. Come on here. What the enemy tried to hold it up. My God, he couldn't stop this because I didn't quit. He tested me, but I'm still standing. My God, I'm so close. Here comes the winds, y'all. Somebody say, this is my word. This is my word. This is not just at the end of your journey, baby. I decree and declare this is the moment where the wilderness becomes intentional, where the word becomes clear. Come on here, Ambassador Rita Baker, where the wind begins to shift. You're not stuck. You're not stuck, but you are being positioned. You are being positioned. Absolutely. Oh my God. I decree and declare that it is so. I done said what I needed to say. I need y'all to catch this thing. I'm calling Elder Z in. Jump on, baby girl. Jump in. Jump in like you're doing a double dutch. Come on up in here with your pretty self. How you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm over here just overwhelmed and just about the wind and the winds. And, I have my testimony about how, the Lord has just, it's like, what do you do when he answered a 20-year prayer? It's like there's a prayer that you've just been praying for years, and now you're on the other side breathing free air, and you don't know how to respond to it. I don't know how to, it's having to readjust your prayers because that old prayer is gone. It's a type of freedom of that, this thing that has been held me for so long. Breathe free air.
My God.
Breathe free air, that it is up from here. Good morning, everyone. God. It is up from here. It's like, I think the real question to be asked is, what do you do when your prayer has been answered? What do you do when you are on your other side of your next?
But wait, obviously, because I know the story, right? I've been privy to it. But when you've struggled with something for so long, he released it. You didn't know it, but it shows up in this season.
Right.
I'm like, in this week, though, not just in any season, but in this particular week, where he says, I'm going to give you a new wind for new winds. It was done. But the revelation of what he didn't manifest until the Feast of Weeks, because it's like you didn't gain the knowledge and the revelation of that. He didn't show it to you, but you had to trust him with it. What does that mean?
And the fact that you had to look for it, because sometimes in this season, the reason why you found your answer, not because it wasn't there, but because you're looking now. Mm-hmm. It's in the 50 days of focus. I'm looking now. I am looking now. I wasn't looking before. You are still living and believing that you are locked up, that you are under the same pressure. Because some of the things that we've been under, we've been praying for years about it, but we have no expectations for it. We stopped looking to see that our chains are off. We stopped believing that it would ever be so. We've been praying, and God loosed you months ago, but you never knew you were loose because you stopped looking. And that the reason why you're understanding in this season is because you looked again.
My God.
Because you looked. I love it. Bishop Hutchinson, that forever my favorite sermon that he did was, it's because he looked. It's not because the fact that the bush was on fire. It's I forget who I was listening to. It's like you can go out. I think it was you. You can go out in the desert and see a bush on fire right now. But that wasn't the thing that made it special. It was the fact that it's not being consumed. Are we investigating? Have we lost our seek for the things that we've been praying for? The Lord has been set you free. He set you free a long time ago. But because of the pressures of life, you stopped looking.
Because you stopped looking.
It's like those elephants that they teach you that when they're younger, they train them and they tie them up and they can't get out. That now that they're older, they stop pulling at it.
They stop trying.
You are big enough to break those looses from generations. You are old enough. You are spiritually strong enough to break those generational curses, to break those childhood barriers and bondages that we are still stuck in childhood trauma. And you don't realize that you are a big girl now. You are a big boy now. You was a grown man. You are a grown woman. You can break loose. You have already been set free, but you have to dare to try again. And I think that's why this season is so important, because I only saw it because I was told to look through my email. Some of us, there's so many bills and bad news in our mailbox, we stopped going. We stopped going to our mailbox. We stopped checking our emails. We stopped investigating our lives. But the Lord said, in this season, Dr. Remy, the prophetess, has said that there is a new wind, that there is a wind, that your name is in the rooms. But if you don't go in the rooms, you don't know that your name was already there. You don't know that you've already been set free. It's Juneteenth. You don't understand that they are still holding you in bondage. But if you dare to break free, you realize that you are already free. That you are already free. And I think that's the thing that's blessing me in this season, is that when you know what times and season it is, you know when to look. But there was a season when you looked and it wasn't there. I think about the prophet who he kept sending his servant to go look. Do you see anything yet?
But he sensed it coming. He sensed it coming. And I'm like, I'm on the eve. I've been teaching this for years, and I never got that revelation about 33. 33 is just
my cousin.
It's a new breath, right? I love when my nephew gets on. I just something reeks in me, right? Talk about a spirit of excellence. I love him so much. And I have such great expectations of what his life is going to bring and the warfare and the stuff that has taken place. And he keeps rising to the top of it. You know, I'm just so grateful. That's another sidebar. But, you know, I just want, when you sense it's coming.
Right.
You don't have nothing to go off, but you know that your spirit said, go look for it. So because your spirit said, go look for it, there's an expectation. If it ain't today, it's surely coming tomorrow. I'm like, keep going. He didn't even wait for tomorrow. He just said, go back up there, run up there again, because I'm telling you, while I'm he was in position. So the prophet was in position while the servant ran. And I'm telling you, I'm in position to hear that the Lord said, look again. Are you expecting anything? Come on here. Move back the clutter of your life. We're around here cleaning everything, you know, inside, outside, make room, let some stuff go, because I've got to make room for this. Wind is blowing for new winds, but do I have room for the winds?
Right.
Of my
Go
life.
ahead. And be excited about the small things. I think that's the thing that blesses me about that story. He says, I see a cloud the size of a man's hand.
That's it.
And he ran off of that.
He ran with that.
It's like sometimes the Lord has already answered your prayers, but it looks like a cloud that's the size of a man's hand. But you have to understand there was no clouds there before. There was nothing there before.
Nothing.
There was no
rain cloud in sight for years.
4 years. At the whisper of your promise, we got to run.
Woo! That's the title right there. Say that again. At the whisper.
At the whisper of your promise. It's just a hint. You have a feeling, and it was confirmed with a hint.
And I got to lean in.
It's like I heard some whispering. They was quiet for a long time. There was no movement. There was no stirring. But there is some whispering going around. It's not nothing big. It's not nothing obnoxious. It's not a fireworks. We are looking for a fireworks. We are looking for something big to blow our minds. But there's a small voice that's saying, go look. And when you look, it's a small message saying you're doing good.
My God.
Like, what you mean I'm doing good? You're not even, it's not a large announcement. And you go investigate what they mean you doing good. And you look and you see that a debt that I've been waiting, I think almost 15 years to get rid of, they said it was canceled. I'm like, what you mean? What you mean it was canceled? What you mean? What you mean? It's because they told me to look, and I wouldn't even investigate in the email because they've been sending this email to me for months saying you're doing good, your credit is doing better. I just figured it's because I was trying to be good with paying my credit cards, but I didn't realize that the Lord had canceled a debt on me.
My God. Tell him.
Dr. Remy, I'm trying not to cry.
I
am just overly grateful that the Lord is good, and you have to pay attention to the whispers. You have to pay attention to the small, still voices. And I was talking to my husband earlier because we make jokes about how Wednesdays are our days. Wednesdays are our days. So we're like, today's going to be a good day because Wednesdays are our days. And we were just talking about whose fault it was that Wednesdays are our days. And I was blaming him, and he blamed Dr. Remy. He said, well, technically it's Dr. Remy's fault why Wednesdays are our days. And what I was saying is everybody is crying for a Boaz, but they need to be crying for a Naomi. Because at the end of the day, Naomi's the one who tells you who, what, when, and how you're supposed to do it. Go now, move now, go say it this way, get them when they rested. It's the Naomi that allows you to get your promise. And I am just grateful that the chief spiritual midwife is our Naomi. And we are out here crying for the product. We are crying for the product. We are crying for the evidence, but we are not crying for the instrument that produces it. We need the instrument that allows us to be able to get the product. We are crying for the product, but we're not excited that the instrument is working. We're not excited that the instrument is moving. Have you ever watched a movie where they were just looking at this machine that literally can pump and give what they needed, but it's been old and it hasn't been working, and they've been tinkering with it, and then they just started hearing something. It started moving slowly. It's just, I am just overly excited for the small wins that is the beginning of something big. It's just the tip of something big. It's like the changes normally are not something big. It's like an addict. You went 2 days without picking up a drink. You need to celebrate that because 2 days turns into 2 years real fast. And I need to be excited about the small wins.
Amen. That thing is so powerful.
I
sense it. I sense it. And somebody, listen, I'm making myself available. I'm making myself available in a greater way. In a greater way. The Lord is like, in a greater way. And so having to build out, having to make the investment, having to live what you preach, having to lean in with because if it was a drought and a famine, the prophet had his stuff dried up too. It was a requirement for him to move as well. The Lord will push you, even though he provides for you, he'll push you so somebody else can be saved. He'll push you. He'll allow you to be discontent so he can get you in the right place. You see what I'm saying? This thing right here is a brand new move. I just want to stop and ask the question, is there anybody leaning in of the whisper of this word of saying the wind is blow. I'm positioning myself for the wind to push me into my winds. And I mean, you got to stay positioned. Be in the 120 club. I feel that thing, Elder Z, like never before. There's a never before. And I feel the upper room being, because who prepared the room before they got there?
Right.
Who prepared the room that they met in? Somebody had to have prepared what the Lord had spoken before they went. Somebody had to be a part of making the preparation, because the 120 coming.
The
The 120 is coming.
And I don't want to miss the download. I feel like that's what the Lord just keeps telling me is I don't want to miss the download. Whatever you do, do not allow us to miss the download. Do not allow us to miss the shift. Do not allow us, because the world is on fire and we need to hear like never before, put our ear to the pavement and just listen, put our ear to the wall and hear and listen for the water. I feel like in the drought, you know, some people, they have the ability to put their ear to the ground and hear the water and listen.
Sarah's oil. Sarah's oil. Did you see that yet?
You watched it without me, so
you still need to see it. You watch a whole lot of stuff without me. Sarah's oil, y'all. Sarah's oil.
Make it a family
movie. I
movie.
got that in my spirit. I can probably show the movie Sarah's oil and get the book into everybody's hand with the priest and the CEO. Sarah's oil created the whole wealth from a little girl.
I'm gonna watch it.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, Sarah's oil. If y'all haven't watched Sarah's oil, this would be the season. I think we might do that. I think we might do that part.
Let's have a movie night. You got all those big, pretty TVs.
I do. Maybe we'll do a Sarah's oil. You figure that out for me. But we're gonna do a Sarah's oil a movie night, because it is, again, she had to hear. She said, the Lord. She said, God let me. He gave me this land. He gave me this land. Oh my God. She heard the oil. And I feel the power of God when I say it, because this is that moment. It was like, first of all, she a child. Second of all, can't nobody hear it but her. Can't nobody hear what she heard, but she had to be so passionate. And then the fact that she was developed so that they couldn't even play her. She was young and she learned how to write and to read and to know, and they was trying their best. God has been preparing you for this next new move, baby. And I'm done, but I promise to tell you the truth. I need some faith babies right now. Elder Z didn't already testify. She gave you a little snippet, snapshot, but I think that right there, when you put that all the way out there about what God has done, and that's what I want to culminate, that we're not just doing 50 days of focus to be doing 50 days of focus without an expectation and then having the evidence. There are testimonies that's going to come out of this. There are real wins, and y'all are part of that thing. Do you hear me? I pray to God that this has blessed you. Elder Z, anything you wanted to share with them? Because we're going to get ready to see.
Nope. I'm so grateful. The Lord has delivered, and I am just grateful for our chief spiritual midwife to tell us when to look, because if you look in the wrong time, you can be frustrated and not look in the right time.
My God, don't, because I want you to talk to them while they're preparing their seed. The Lord said today is the day, because what's coming on tomorrow? Oh my God, today is the day. Get the seed in the ground. Everybody who can and will put the $32 seed in the ground. Why? I promise you,
Lord,
it's
let
the
me hear the oil
and the grace. Help me to hear the oil, what other people cannot hear. Loosen, let me hear it. Let me sense. Like even when I get off this line, the Lord was sharing some things. I'm trying to get a message for today, and the Lord is giving me instructions for my next. I'm going to him and asking him about what to talk about on today, and he's dropping mandates that needs to be in my new plan and all that. And I can't wait. I'm like, I don't want to lose none of it, right? I don't want to lose none of it. But when you obey God, he begins to speak. And that small voice of giving you the stuff that you've been waiting all of your life for. If this is your word, Listen, put a demand on the anointing. God, help me to hear the oil. God, help me to hear the whispers of what it is that you're saying. Because what seems small is really big. And it is setting me up for my next. I want everybody who can seed on this word. Seed on it. Obey God. Hear what God is saying. Don't let just be a passerby. Put a seed in the ground because the seed works. It gives you the, I got buy-in. Oh, listen, Elder Z, let's talk about that. When you've got buy-in, I've got stock in this. Oh, I got stock in this next move. I got stock in my mind. I'm doing stuff, Elder Z, right? Pastor-elect Z. Let me fix that. Pastor-elect Z. I'm building for generational. Like this, I haven't shared it with folk yet but I'm so close. I'm about to just break with it, right? But what I see is we're not just building something to be doing something. We're building something to leave a legacy that generations, not only just for my natural, but my spiritual children will be able to benefit. And I want the faith story to be told. You know, if you don't have nothing else to say, at least be said that I live by faith. That I'll make the investment, that I'll do what hasn't been seen before, that somebody had to be brave enough to do it. I got stock in this. I put seed in the ground. And so when the rain comes, I'm excited. Where other people are crying, I'm excited. I'm like, baby, listen here. I got seed in the ground, and the rain that's coming is going to help develop that thing and preparing me for my feast. This is a feast season. So it comes with a blessing attached to it, but it needs to be made by fire. That's what it says. It's the sacrifice. Whenever you see in Leviticus, every feast says that you should have an offering that is made by fire. That means making an offering that you know that, my God, that thing was hot, but it's cultivating me. There, Solomon did the 1,000 burnt offerings. I mean, that's like massive. It was just over the top. But he got the over the top blessing. You want something that you won't invest in. You just keep being hearers of the word, but not doers of the word. Or you keep hoping to get it when he said, buy that stock. Most of us don't even know nothing about what it is to be investors. I need to invest in that. Right. How do I get into that? And listen, I'm like, Lord, teach our people to have a mindset. How do I invest in it? What it is that you're doing? See, the enemy has paralyzed us not to trust people.
Right.
But what would happen if we brought our resources together and say, I want in on this. Right. I want in on this. I can feel God. Right. I hear oil. I'm going to make the necessary investment, baby. And because I've invested, I'm with you. I'm going to stand with you all the way to the end. The good, the bad, the ugly, but we got an expectation. Oil coming. Oil. We're going to watch that movie. I promise you, anybody on the thing that saw it, Sarah's Oil, that thing just illuminated my spirit. Just listen, I promise to tell you the truth. We're going to watch it. Doc, if you ain't watched it, we're going to watch Sarah's Oil. Don't you dare watch it without me. Come on here. Let's do a thingy and get together and let's do that in the upper room. Hey, let's get up in the upper room. I'm going to invite y'all to an upper room, a movie experience, maybe do a book signing and all that kind of stuff. You saw it? Ain't that thing powerful? Listen, she heard that oil. That baby heard that oil. And we got to have that kind of faith like children to understand, no. God gave me this. Oh, he gave me this. And the enemy always want to kill you for the blessing that God has for you. But I decree and declare, listen. Y'all know I'm telling you. Tell the people that they need to be able to see it. And then we're going to do it together in the upper room. We're going to do it together in the upper room. I want you to sow the seed. I want you to put the seed in the ground. I want you to be an investor. I want you to turn around and say, you know what? God, keep talking. Keep talking. Listen, I'll be your Naomi. I'm going to tell you. And listen, I'm going to tell you the way it is. It's up to you to walk it out, though. I'm going to tell you, I can't chase you. I can't drag you. I sure enough ain't going to beg you. Naomi ain't had too much patience. She just said what she needed to say. Yeah. She ain't put no sugar on it. She just kind of said, listen, that's what you're going to have to do. Go on over there, and this is the time you do it. She understood the culture.
And she only talked to the person who was listening.
She only talked to who was listening. That
She did
part.
not. She did not talk to everybody, and she did
No.
not give her instructions to everybody, and she was not trying to give instructions. And that's what I think my favorite thing the Lord gave me is that Naomi will give you wisdom on accident because she is dealing with her own stuff. And the
Yep.
thing that the Lord is dealing with me, because I don't know why it's ringing in my ear. I was listening. I won't put his name out there because I love him and I want to cover him. I was listening to someone and they were tired and they were bitter and they were hurt. And they was just like, I don't understand why these gimmicks are working for people. You know, how many people have actually given a seed and received a harvest? And that thing just hit me because I remember at one time I had that same feeling. I'm like, you know, everybody around me seemed like they getting a testimony about how they gave this, they gave the sacrificial seed and it worked out for them. And I'm like, but what about what's my testimony? What's my and what I just keep hearing the Lord saying is matching with that 120 rule is that we have to be committed. That and that Ruth and Naomi season, that nothing but death will keep me from it. As you know, I'm mixing Ruth with Color Purple. It's like it is one of those things where it's like your people will be my people, your God will be my God, and sticking in good times and bad times, because oftentimes if you didn't get that $1,000 gift after you planted that seed, the next day you feel like it didn't work. But a good farmer understands that there are times and seasons for everything. I feel like that's my testimony right now, is that I've given multiple seeds and I'm like, Lord, you know, what's going on? And having to look for, you know, that gift the size of a man's hand. But when it starts raining, it's like you've been waiting for years, but when it starts raining, it's not a time game. It is a God season game. And when your prayer is so big and so massive, it took almost 15 years. And I'm not even gonna lie, it's in my student loans. I'm working full-time ministry. I'm mostly volunteering most of my time and not really having that much of an income. And I'm even when I applied to get it, you know, pushed, they said, are you a teacher? Are you, you know, in law enforcement? Are you in all of these occupations? But they didn't have one for me. And I was just like, Lord, I don't even know what to put to be able, you know, I should qualify. And I just was feeling some type of way because a lot of people around me was getting it removed because of their occupation. And I'm like, Lord, I don't know, you know, what it's supposed to do. But it's like when you make a decision that I'm in relationship with you, God, and not for your hand, I'm with you. And at the end of the day, whatever, like Meshach, Abednego, I am, whether you do it or you don't do it, I'm committed to you. And I think that's what the Lord is waiting for a lot of us. Are we only committed to God if he does what he it's not that he can't do it. I believe that the 3 Hebrew boys was like, whether you deliver me in the fire or I get to be in heaven with you, either way, we're going to be all right. And being okay to understand that whether or not you deliver me from this, or I'm just going to be with this and find a different way to live through whatever this is, that I am in the 120 club because it's not based on situational. I'm committed to you. I'm in marriage covenant with God. And however he decides to deal and be with this marriage is how it's going to be. And I am just so grateful to be on the other side of what I prayed for. And it's one of those where you stop looking for it, because I'm in this relationship, whether you do it or you don't do it. I'm here because
God's got me.
God's got me regardless on how he want to deliver it. When you praying for people, whether you deliver me this way, you deliver me another way, I am with you. So I am overly excited.
And he did it. He did it. He watched that. He watched it.
He did it. He watched it. He canceled it. And I just,
my God,
serving God is not for nothing. And it's not a gimmick. And
not a gimmick.
It's a patience game. It is anything that's worth having. I think about Sarah, and I think about Elizabeth, and you know, you are in the temple and everybody looking at you like you did something wrong.
Right.
I work for God. It's like looking at me like you supposed to be the woman of God. You supposed to be the man of God. Y'all supposed to be the man. How are you the prophet who are going in for everybody else's sins, but you don't have no children? It's like, how are you it's like it should just work out for you, but it's a time thing that God he has not forgotten about it. Whether he did it now or he do it 15 years from now, he has not forgotten about me. That before that's why that's my new favorite scripture. I'm believing that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Before
And it
I
is so.
here, I'm going to experience the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living.
Wow, 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 wow. Listen, tears and nose running in the whole
Nose
9
is
yards.
running on no tissue.
Powerful. You better know. Hey, Pastor Pauline, God bless you. Listen, I'm telling you, get in on this. Make the investment, plant the seed, wherever level that you are in. Obey God. Oh, obey God.
We are not.
You are not forgotten. And I just keep hearing that, Nate. The investment, the investment seed. Do you believe me on day 32? 33 is coming, manifestation, and the power didn't show up until the 50th day blessing. The wind didn't come, but the investment. He said, I lift up the weight enough for you to see, to cause you to run, to get in right position and prepare. There's such an expectation for me. I pray for you. But if you want in on this, obey God. Obey God. Say, God, I decree and declare I'm positioning my faith where this wind is going to blow me next and is going to release the winds, the new wind in my life. WINS. Multiple winds are coming my way. And you've been losing and feeling like you're coming up short, even though he's been maintaining you every day. Every day, roof over your head, provision being made, food to eat. He been coming through for you. That's the truth. But now here comes the evidence of the sacrifice that you have made. And I'm so godly proud of you because you do the doggone thing in ministry. You have, careered woman, educated, degreed, all that, working for Disney, and God calls you home to do full-time ministry. I don't know how many people would give up a position of that magnitude where you are a trainer at Disney, doing stuff with the schools, yes, per campaign, everything that you wanted to do. And God called you off of that so that you could be able to help your Naomi, amen, birth out what needs to be birthed out next. And I always said, nothing lost, nothing stolen, and you'll always reap the blessings. And so many more wins are coming your way. God bless all of you that have seeded on today. Let's put this announcement up, because if you haven't marked it on your calendar, mark it on your calendar. This, I believe, is that 10-day, that preparation process. We will be right there at the cutting edge of the 10-day. Get in the upper room as we have divine connections and partnerships with this midwife. Mordecai is more than just a graduation. It is a time of an upper room experience. I promise you. It is like the never before. You might have been at other graduations before. You might have been in those services before, but none will be quite like this because he's doing a new thing. Get in the room. Do you hear me? It is going down May 14th and the 15th. That Thursday and Friday. On the 16th is graduation. Oh my God. The pastors, the pastors elects, the apostle elects on that Sunday will get their assignment. And coming up, man, it's a set time. And then we seal that thing the following week with the Pentecost celebration. Get in the upper room, be in the room, come join us. You heard me. I've been teaching you. I've been speaking this times and season. This is a time you don't want to miss. Will you come? Come on. Be a part of the 120 Club and meet us there. Don't let anything keep you from it. Just be there. Do you hear me? God bless everybody. I'm so grateful today. On tonight, we have our hubs. Man, come and join our advance. It's making impact. The impact centers. Listen, Get connected, get in the room, whether you need the tools for your family, whether you need them for business, health, or education. Man, there's a community waiting for you, and it's not hard. Just come on in. You'll be so glad that you did. It will refresh you. It will revive you. That's happening on tonight at 6:30 p.m. 1 hour. Can you come together for 1 hour? Listen, meet us on tonight. You'll be so glad you did. Pastor Paul and myself are so expecting you to get in the Zoom room with us on tonight. Each room, you choose where you want to be able to go. But I promise you, no matter where you connect to, it's going to be powerful. Will you help me share this message to everybody? Say, listen here. The wind is coming to create new winds. That's what I want you to go ahead and repost it. Share it and repost it. Let's push this thing. Do you hear me? I love everybody. God bless everybody. And stay tuned because tomorrow's going to be major. Listen, I can't wait for day 33. All right. God bless you. This is your Chief Spiritual Midwife telling you, breathe, baby, breathe. Your midwives are on duty. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.